What is going on, guys? Welcome back. As I'm sure you've been following, and as I'm sure you've seen last night, we are gathering here at 320 West Lincoln here in downtown Phoenix. We are at the Maricopa County Elections Department. Reason being is because a lot of us out there have been cheated. We have not been held, to the Constitution. So with that being said, a lot of our votes are not being counted. They're either not being counted or they're being canceled or thrown away, whatever the case is. So we're out here to demand our answers. We want to know, where are these ballots? Where are our ballots at? How come they say that they were canceled? How come if I voted in person, it says that I never voted? How come if I've been registered here for 20 years, how come I'm not registered to vote? So we're out here today. We were out here last night, and we're going to continue to be out here to make sure that not only is the word spread that this is an epidemic that is going on with this voting issue, but to also make sure that you guys are out here fighting for your rights. This is not just a Trump versus Biden issue. This is strictly a constitutional issue. This is your voting rights being taken away from you without you even knowing. I know, last night speaking to, I'm sure there was hundreds of people that were here last night that we've talked to that have said, hey, I voted in person. When I check my status online, it says that I never voted, or it says that I mailed in my ballot, or it says that it was canceled. And that's just some of the issues. Another issue, a big one that we're talking about, is the Sharpie issue. Why is it that a lot of us were forced to use these Sharpie markers? Now, if you were watching last night, hopefully you saw the woman inside, the one that I believe she was kind of supervising everything. She gave us this answer. She told us, you shouldn't have been forced to use a Sharpie marker, because if you were to use a Sharpie on these ballots, it would void them. Well, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people here last night were saying that they were in fact forced to use the Sharpie marker provided at the polls. So if you were one of those people, I hate to say it, but you might want to check out your voting status, check out where your ballot is, because chances are your voice is not being heard. Your vote is not being counted. So make sure you guys come out here tonight, whenever you get a chance, just like you did last night. Last night was beautiful. Make sure you guys do the same thing tonight, and that we're showing up and demanding our rights, that we're making our voices heard. This is all that, this is what needs to happen. The building just opened up not too long ago, and we've already got, several patriots out here that are, demanding the same thing. They demand their answers. So we've got members of the media here, of course. We've already got some patriots. We got some signs going on. So So last night, if you guys were watching, or if you saw in the news or anything, of course, we were here in the parking lot area. Unfortunately, today they've told us that we have to remain on this sidewalk here. But we've already talked to, our law enforcement officers, and we've just let them know, hey, we are anticipating a lot of people that are going to be showing up, and, their biggest concern is traffic control. They don't want anybody getting hurt. These guys are doing their job. They're making sure that the American people stay safe. So they don't want people crowding the parking lot and getting hit by cars and stuff like that. So right now, they do have us confined to the sidewalk. But they know that we're not going to stay on the sidewalk. They know that it's going to become a large crowd. And they're just out here making sure that everything stays as safe as possible. Now, something that's a little different than last night. Let me come over here and show you guys this. Something that's a little different than last night. They've actually just now set up these fences over here. Last night these fences were not here. So now tonight they've set up these fences. Keep people out, keep people in. So as you guys were watching last night, I know you guys have noticed that This is different than last night, obviously. So as you can see, we obviously have the reserved media section, but as you can see, actually down here, this gentleman is currently still placing these fences. So are they trying to keep us out? What are they doing? You know, that's another question that we need to address, because this is a public building. This is a government building. We pay for it, and you know, it is your right to come down here. So make sure you guys are coming down here and voicing your concerns. If you think that you've been a victim of this fraud that is being committed against you and the Constitution, then you need to be coming down here and verifying, you know, where's your votes? Where are your ballots at? Why are you not registered to vote all of a sudden? You know, these are the questions that you guys need to be asking, not just yourselves, but you guys need to be asking, you know, the elected officials. We're gonna go back down here towards the elections department itself. I just wanted to show you guys that since last night, they have set up these fences, you know. So as you guys saw, though, I'm sure a lot of you guys saw last night, CNN likes to say we were rioting and causing civil unrest. That's not what we're about, guys. You guys know that. If you're on this video, you know that that's not what we're about. We're not causing riots out here. We're simply out here to ask and to demand answers. Where are our ballots? Why are they not being counted? Where are they? I mean, come on. How does democracy work? How does the democratic process work? You vote for a candidate, and that candidate is either elected or he's not. However, that process cannot be, you know, upheld if these people in this building are not allowing it to. So, you know, we've already got some patriots out here, so which is great. You know, last night, in such a short moment's notice, you know, as you guys saw, we had this parking lot flooded with patriots that are just concerned about their ballots. You know, this is their right to know, why am I not voting all of a sudden? So we're gonna keep you guys updated tonight, all throughout the night. I'll be here all day and all night. I'm open to close. But if you guys are watching, I urge you to come on down here. The address again is 320 West Lincoln. It's right here in the heart of Phoenix. Okay, this is what the building looks like. You can also Google it if you'd like, but 320 West Lincoln. I'll put that on the screen for you so you can screenshot it if you're on a phone. So I urge you guys to come down here, because I promise you, a lot of you are gonna check out your voter registration status online. A lot of you are probably gonna be surprised by the answers that say you're either not registered to vote, or that your ballot was accepted and not counted, or that there's no status on your ballot. So I urge everybody to come down here today and to check your voter registration status. You know, we'll be down here. I have the website links. I can help you with that. If you need to know links on where to check your voter status and everything like that, you know, get down here, whether it's off when you get off work or right now or whenever you get a chance. Come down here and get the answers that you guys need, that you guys deserve. The answers that the Constitution says that you have the right to have. So if you're saying, you know, in the comments, if you're saying that there's not a way to check your ballot, that is false. We've had several people last night. I helped them check their ballot, whether they voted in person or by mail. I was able to get them the answer as to what their status looks like. Now, there are a couple of websites you can go to. That's why I'm saying if you come down here, we can get you going on that process just to see what exactly is going on. But you can, and it is out there, you can 100% check your your registration status, but you can see what has happened so far with your ballot. You can see if it's been accepted, you can see if it's been counted, and you can see if it's not even there. So there are means to do so. It's totally free, obviously. You know, it's just a couple of website links that you got to get to, and it will tell you everything that you need to know. It'll tell you if you voted or not. Hey, I don't know if that glitched out. I'm sorry if it did, but I'm just getting word that at 2 p.m. the GOP is going to be holding a press conference. So we're going to get as much information on that as I can. I'm probably going to cut the stream here in a couple of minutes, and I'm going to get all of the details to make sure you guys are provided with the accurate information on that, and I will be there covering that as well. So you guys can hopefully, if you can't be out here for it, I can hopefully get you some kind of clarification, or just see what they're saying. So I'm going to be cutting this in just a couple seconds here, and I'm going to come back on here to get you guys the answers to some of these questions that you have. If you can come out again, that address, I know somebody put it in the comments, thank you for that. But again, the address is 320 West Lincoln. Now with parking, you're apparently not allowed to be parking in their parking lot, which is fine. I've already got clearance from some of our law enforcement officers that you can park along the side street here. I believe you can do the same over on this side street and maybe even around the back. So, I mean, this is all public property. This is all public streets. There's no parking signs that are posted, nothing like that. And again, I did get clarification last night from law enforcement. They actually said, yes, park across the street and walk over here. So you guys can obviously do that. If you want to park at the state capitol and march over here, that's totally cool too, from what I've been told. So thank you guys. I'm going to be updating you obviously throughout the day, letting you guys know exactly what words I get from whether it's elected officials or just insiders. I'm going to let you guys know whatever answers we have for you guys. So make sure you guys are staying tuned. Make sure you're following up with this. Again, I urge everybody to come down here. If you have suspicions about your ballots, this should hopefully be an eye-opener, and hopefully you are suspicious. It's sad that we have to be suspicious like this, but in reality, after speaking with as many people as we spoke to last night who were saying they voted in person and now online it says that they didn't vote, I mean, that's an issue in itself amongst many others. It's 320 West Lincoln. Make sure you guys stay posted on this. Make sure you guys are following up. So I'm going to make sure that you guys get every answer that we possibly can.